So let's just move on further towards some of the problems related with it. And the question number 1 says, give the equations of two lines passing through 2, 14. How many more such lines are there and why? So it says we have to give the equation of the two lines that will pass through 2, 14 point, and it says how many more such lines are there and why. So let us suppose if I'll plot this point 2, 14 on the Cartesian plane. First, let us suppose I'm taking this Cartesian plane and I am just plotting the point 2, 14 on this particular graph. So let's just point out where is 2, 14. 2, 14 means that x is 2, y is 14. For the point 2, 14, we can say x is 2 and y is 14. X is 2 and y is nothing but 14. So let us suppose if I'm taking x as 2 in between over here. Let us suppose this is the point where I'm taking x as 2, as I have taken the gap as of 5 units. So let us suppose if I'm taking 2 units in there. Let us suppose I'm taking 2 units in there and y is 14. Y is 14 means that the point is somewhere over here lesser than 15. So this point is nothing but 2, 14, because x is 2, y is 14. So let us suppose this is the point which is actually representing 2, 14. Let us suppose I'm writing it over here. This is the point that is representing 2, 14, and let us suppose I'm calling this particular point as nothing but A. So the question says that give the equations of two lines passing through 2, 14. So as we can see over here, for this particular point, I can draw infinitely many number of lines that will pass through this point. Let us suppose if I'm taking this particular line. This is passing through this particular point. Let us suppose if I'm taking this line. This line is also passing through this particular point. Again, if I can draw this line is also passing through it. Again, this line is also passing through this point. Again, this line is also passing through this point. So all these lines are actually passing through these points, and in the similar manner I can draw infinitely many number of the lines. that will draw or that will pass through this particular point. It means that infinitely many lines will pass through the point 2, 14, as you can see over here. So the answer for this question would be like there are infinitely many lines. That will pass through the point 2, 14. The point 2, 14, and any equation that will satisfy this particular point will be called as a line that is passing through 2, 14. So let us suppose if I'm taking some of these lines let us suppose I'm taking the lines as it says 2, 14. It means for the value of x as 2. And y coming out to be equal to 14. For the value of x as 2, y is nothing but 14. So let us suppose if I am taking it as x plus y is equal to 16. If I am taking the equation as x plus y is equal to 16, you can see that the point 2, 14 is actually satisfying this particular equation. And if it is satisfying this equation, then definitely this equation is passing through the point 2, 14. For the x value 2, y as 14, 14 plus 2 is 16. So LHS is coming out to be equal to the RHS. It means this is the solution of this particular line, and hence moreover this line is also passing through this point. Moreover, you can take the equation as nothing but y minus of x is equal to 12. Y minus of x is nothing but is equal to 12. So these are the two lines we can say that are actually passing through the point 2, 14. You can also generate more than these two lines, because we do know that there are infinitely many lines that are passing through the point 2, 14. So this is all about the solution set for the question number 1. I hope the concept related with this is all clear to you.